Welcome back, tributes, to episode 59 of Into the Arena. I'm Holly,
And I'm Emily.
and we have another fun tier ranking episode for you.
Whoop, whoop.
But before we dive in, like normal, join us for Tribute Talk this Thursday, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Maybe we'll be talking about a trailer. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. Something ballad related.
Something
Fingers
valid, always
crossed.
valid.
Fingers crossed it's trailer related. We don't know at this point if we're getting one, but everyone's saying there's a rumor that there is a trailer going to be happening.
Imagine
So
though if this is like our last time talking before we have a trailer. I can't. It makes me too emotional to think
it
about.
makes me nervous.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
oh,
Like we can never go back to this time
I
without
know.
a trailer. Like we've seen set pictures, but it's going to be a whole new thing when we actually have footage from
Mhm.
the movie. We're going to have our opinions about what we think it's going to be like.
I don't know. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully it's good. Hopefully we get
Yes.
one.
And then just a quick shout out. Thanks for joining us for the Hunger Games watch party this past week, if you're able to. It was a lot of fun.
That was so
So
fun. Oh my
thank you
gosh,
all.
the emojis. There was just emojis taking over the screen. It was so
Yes.
hilarious.
So, yeah, that's our little bit of news before we dive in. Do you want to pull up our tier ranking?
Yeah, so today we are going to be ranking the Hunger Games book covers and all the different foreign editions. So I think this is going to
Yay!
be super fun. We've got S tier displayed at the Smithsonian. A tier, I need this in my collection. B, interesting. C, might donate to Goodwill. And F, burn it.
Ah, burn it.
I love a lot of these. So
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm going to have anything in burn it. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of these, to be honest with you, so this is going to be a new thing for
This is
me.
going to be fun.
Start with the classic US edition of the
The
Hunger
Hunger
Games.
Games.
I think it's it like maybe it's just because I'm biased. I think it's S tier
It
because
has to be S tier. It has to be. I'm
it just has to
complete
be.
agreement with that. It's going to the Smithsonian.
Perfect. And
Catching Fire
I'm gonna say, what are our tiers? What comes after A?
after A.
Interesting.
Interesting.
It's nothing crazy. Like,
Really? You're not going to put it
yeah.
at least in A tier? It's a
No.
classic.
It is classic, but I feel like I put the first one there for it being classic. This one, it's kind of like,
Yeah, but what about the fact that behind the bird, it's like the
the
arena?
clock. Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on, Holly. Come on. We can
Okay.
be generous.
We can be nice.
A tier?
Yeah, we can put it A tier. It'll probably be towards the end of A
I mean,
tier.
A tier is I need this in my collection. Come
Well,
on.
yeah, we need all of these. It's all gonna be A tiers.
Okay,
Mockingjay, I
Mockingjay,
love the blue of
honestly.
Mockingjay. I'd put it in A.
Oh, see, I was gonna maybe put it in. Interesting.
See, I like it because of the full wingspan of the
I do like,
Mockingjay.
yeah, it breaking the design behind it.
And I just like the
So
color,
that's
the
cool.
blue. It's just
All
a
right, all right, all
classic.
right. We'll put that in A as well.
Because if these aren't in your collection, what are you doing? If you're from the US, like what? These are iconic.
Okay, ballad though.
Ballad, though, I give it an
The
S
US
tier.
cover. S?
I love the ballad cover.
Tell me what you like about it.
I just love everything about it. I love the color. First of all, the color really
Okay,
makes it.
me
And
too.
I just love the songbird and the snake intertwined. Like there's something about it, them both being on the same branch that I
I do
really
like
love.
that. What throws me off is the target in the background. Like I wish they had kind of kept that background consistent
Mm,
with the circle, which is I guess like the arena or a district, I don't know, and then the line to the other one. I feel like it
mhm.
just could have been a little more cohesive with the others, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I'd probably put it in A, I guess.
I want top of A.
All right, top
I
of
like
A.
top of A. There's all the original US editions.
Yeah, S and A tier, of course.
They have to be.
Okay, so now we've got the Chinese editions.
These ones are honestly cooler than ours,
You
I would
think
say.
so? The first one still kind of has that concentric circles, but it's like got a forest background. Catching
Mhm.
Fire is obviously fire. I feel like a lot of the international editions have fire on the cover. I don't know what's up with Mockingjay. Well, I guess it's the sky.
I don't love the Mockingjay. I like the Hunger Games and Catching Fire a lot.
Okay.
I feel like I would put that in A.
The fire for Catching Fire. There's like two eyes at the top,
I
and it
don't like the
reminds me of
eyes.
the end of the movie,
The
which
eyes throw
I
me
don't
off.
like. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. And I
And
think Mockingjay is just
kind of there.
interesting.
Okay, we'll put it in interesting too. Okay, we've got the French editions, and some of these I put in all 3 or 4 of the books if the cover was kind of changing, but for some of them I just picked like the first in the series because they all pretty much have the same design. So this is the French edition. I really like the bold colors of it, so it's like a bright yellow, and the Mockingjay on the front has more of a drawn style to it, which I think is really
Yeah.
cool. It's very simple, it's minimalist, which I like.
I think I would donate it, to be honest.
No.
I'm just like, it looks like
Holly.
the graphic designer was just hired.
I literally have these books here somewhere. Wait, look at this set, Holly.
The
Look
set
at this
together looks
beautiful
like the
set.
colors of the set, but the cover is just kind of lame.
No, it's gorgeous. What are you talking about?
It's just, I
It's
don't know.
amazing.
I
Okay,
think the
but
colors are nice.
think about this minimalist set in comparison with some of the other minimalist sets that we've gotten, like the
I still think
US
it's like
flat
really,
covers.
it looks like fan art.
Really good
Emily's like,
fan
no.
art.
I would donate it.
Oh my gosh. This hurts me. I feel like we got to put it in interesting then.
There's nothing
Because
interesting
it's
about
S
it
tier
though.
for me. Maybe A tier. Maybe I could maybe put it in A tier. What do you mean there's nothing interesting? The drawn Mockingjay is extremely interesting.
It's just so boring.
It's minimalist.
No, it's not.
No, Holly, I love it.
Put it at the end of
Oh
B
my
tier.
gosh. The end of B. The fact
Yeah,
that it's going
the Chinese
behind
editions are
these
so
Chinese
cooler.
covers, that hurts me, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we've got the Russian original
Oh,
covers.
so
They are
ugly.
very YA.
We're gonna burn it because if I ever saw this, I would definitely not read The Hunger Games.
It's like Katniss and Peeta holding each other, but
But he's
like
shirtless.
he's shirtless. And is it even Katniss and Peeta? Like, I don't know.
It could be Gale.
Could be Gale. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going in Burnett. There's 2 other covers and they're very similar. So we've got the Italian edition, the original Italian edition of The Hunger Games, which I love. It reminds me of that shot in the movie where
Mm,
Katniss is at the feast and she's like
yeah.
in the bushes looking out. But I mean, it's a little bit more stylized. The cover's very dark and the eyes are like glowing gold almost.
My first initial thought was F tier, but I kind of like what you said about the shot, so I would maybe donate it.
Maybe donate it.
Yeah, I think it's
This
really
is like
cheesy.
A tier for me.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's so cool.
It's just kind of
I feel like
creepy.
this is gonna have to go in interesting again because we're completely the opposite.
Okay, put it in interesting.
It is interesting. Don't give me that.
I still think the Chinese covers are better.
Okay. Oh gosh, I can't remember what country this is. It has the Mockingjay from US covers, and then it's got some characters at the bottom. It's like in shadow, some kids in the arena, I guess.
But then the kids are also in the letters, which is weird.
That's like the UK covers as well. They do the same thing.
Yeah, I think this is burn it. I think there's too much going on here.
Nothing really matches up in it, even though it
Yeah.
has some interesting kind of elements. It's also kind of a dark cover, mostly black. Then it's got fire in the background, and Katniss is in shadow with her bow and arrow.
F tier.
Yeah, I kind of think it's F tier too.
It's just cheesy.
Yeah.
I'm going off of if I saw this, would I read the book?
Would I pick it up in the store?
Yeah.
Would I be intrigued? Probably not. The
Haven't seen
next
this one.
yeah, I hadn't seen this one either. It looks like it's paper actually, and it's being burned at the top, and that's where it has the title. And then it has a target. I'm assuming this is like the target of a gun.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
I think it's
Is
F.
this a person on the front?
Yeah, it looks like it's a
Oh
person.
my gosh.
We're
This is
burning
kind
that
of
one.
violent.
Yeah, I don't like that. If I
Me
saw that, I would
neither.
not associate that with the Hunger Games, like with
No.
what actually happens in the
F
books.
tier. I didn't think we'd have a lot of F tier, but I'm actually wrong. This is the Thai edition, I'm pretty
Mm,
sure. These came out
so pretty.
pretty recently. They actually made a book trailer for this, which maybe I can link that below, but I think they're cool. They're like pastel colors, all four books, and then they're in a case that kind of like folds closed.
I think these are so pretty and I love the colors. The green
Yeah,
is really nice.
it's kind of like a seafoam green. I would probably put this in A, if not S.
I put it in S.
Okay,
I
I
need this
definitely
to be in the
want to add
Smithsonian.
this to my collection. I do not have it. Then we've got
Oh, this
the collector's edition of the
so
first Hunger
ugly.
Games book. Really? You think so?
Yeah, I have it and I'm like, why do I own it?
I mean, I think the Mockingjay is cool on the cover. It's like holding a bow instead of holding an arrow.
Yeah, but there's nothing crazy about it. I
True.
would honestly donate my copy. I'm so awful.
Okay, we don't have anything in donate, so I will add it there. I do agree that they could do way cooler things
Hmm.
than this for a collector's edition, especially. Then we've got
The
the movie
first movie.
tie-in editions. So they're essentially the posters, really.
I could donate these all, except for the Catching Fire. Catching Fire, I would say, is pretty good because of the wings, and
Yeah, I am not really a fan of movie tie-in editions
me too.
whatsoever.
Hmm.
So I would probably donate them. I mean, they're not like burn it level because they're still the posters, but I donate them. But I agree, we could probably put Catching Fire higher.
The colors are beautiful. I keep talking about the colors. And just how the clouds make up the wings. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, we know you love this one, Holly.
Coldplay.
This is one I hadn't seen before.
I
I
haven't
think
seen
this
this
is
one either.
also a Thai edition. I'm gonna feel so bad if I get these wrong, but I'll try my best. I think this is also the Thai edition. It's like a teal blue color, and then it has arrow tips on the front, which is kind of interesting.
It looks weird. And then the black squares that are like taking up the
Yeah,
edges of it.
they look like pixels to
It's
me,
like a
which I actually
glitch.
think is kind of cool because it's like reality TV, TV entertainment capital. But
Mm.
I get what they were trying to do here.
I just think the arrows look so strange. They look like torches. Burn it or donate it.
I'd probably burn it, to be honest,
Okay.
even
We
though
can put it
I
in burn.
understand the concept.
Yeah,
I
but
can appreciate that,
it
but
didn't pass.
then we've got the new versions that are like the different kind of neon colors
Hmm.
in the US and UK that just recently came out, which I really like these a
I
lot.
like them. I think they're A.
I don't know, I could either put them in S or A, so I
Just
guess
because
A. A
they're nothing
works.
crazy.
I like them so much better than the simplistic black versions that came before
Mm,
this one. Those are
hmm.
so ugly. I do not like them at all.
Really?
No, these are 10 times better. We should just do that. Let's skip down to the black
See, I kind
minimalist
of like
covers.
them because they're just so simple and the only pop of color is the actual Mockingjay itself, and I like that. I think it's classy.
I feel like it's not as classy as the original covers or those new bold colors that just came out. In my opinion, these are pretty
Yeah.
boring.
I could go with donate. Like I'm not attached to them.
I would absolutely donate them. So there they go.
Bye.
I'd donate mine right now.
Oh my gosh.
Then we've got some Chinese covers. So we've got a white edition. I think this is the 10th anniversary edition. And then we have Ballad of the Chinese covers. I really like the flames.
I like the ballad one with the green flames.
The green flame is so interesting. Like
I
I
know.
don't know if it really fits it or not, but it's cool. It's cool looking for sure.
I think I put it under interesting, both of them, because I like the white in contrast with the red Mockingjay a lot,
Yeah.
as opposed to just the black background that we usually get. And I love the green flames. Like I think it
Yeah,
looks
me
really cool.
too.
And they also look like a movie poster, kind of.
Honestly, it does look kind of like a movie poster, the ballad one. I feel like I always like the white editions.
White editions are beautiful.
It's just that like the pop that it gives it.
Hmm.
I love it. The foil editions. The first one is the US foil edition, which is kind of more of a matte foil.
I love this one. I think it's A
You?
tier.
Mm.
I think they're so
I like it.
beautiful.
I guess when I compare it to the UK foil that has the like fiery foil on it, so much better. And this one, you can't really see any of the details on the cover. It's just so one note.
That's fair.
Also, I feel like they're kind of cheap, but I mean,
Oh my God.
having them in person, like they just don't feel very nice. But
They do.
like, we're
They
just
feel
going based on
lovely.
look, I guess.
Okay, we'll put under interesting.
I could go with interesting.
You can put it towards
It's
the end of
fine.
interesting though, because I feel like
We'll
these
put it
other
back
ones have
here.
meaning.
I love the UK flame foil though.
It is pretty, yeah.
It's so pretty to look at. I love it. Just the way that the light hits it. Oh my gosh. It's
I think
amazing.
it's A tier. I don't think it's S tier though.
Okay. I'm good with that. Put it in A tier. Now we've
Ugh,
got the
white.
Australian luxury editions, which
These are
have the foil
beautiful.
edges.
These are S tier.
I'm like absolutely in love with these. They get
What I would
dirty
give.
or messed up really easily. Just FYI, you have to be super careful with them, but they're absolutely gorgeous.
I love that. S tier.
S tier. I think these next ones are called the Capital editions. I'm not sure why they're called Capital because they don't seem very capital-y. They're just kind of dark. They look like cement.
Can I be
Almost.
honest? I would burn them.
You would burn them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd burn them.
What does the
I'd
camo have to
probably-
do with anything?
Wait, the camo?
Yeah.
I feel like the camo is really relevant.
But it's weird because it's fire. Like what camo on fire?
Yeah, but camo, it's like, hiding, hunting in the arena.
I think it's so ugly.
You don't like the camo editions?
No.
Which one of these two do you like better? The camo or the
I don't like
Capital?
either of them. I would burn both of them.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would. I feel like they're interesting at least.
I just think they're so ugly.
This hurts me, Holly. I'm such a book collector of different editions, so I mean, I would own all of these. I want all of them, to be honest. Even if
Yeah.
they're ugly, just for the collecting aspect of them. Be like, oh, did you know this exists? Can we put them in donate? I don't know if I can burn
At the end of
these.
donate.
Okay. This is actually painful.
Oh my gosh. They're so ugly.
They're
I
way
can't.
better than these ones. Oh my
No.
gosh. They're way better than
Absolutely
those
not.
minimalist ones. I do not like those.
There we go. Put the camo at the end.
I hate that. I'm so sorry. Then we've got the other white editions from the US. They're the 10th anniversary editions, but to me, I feel like they're kind of boring for white editions compared to some of the other ones that we've seen.
Yeah, I agree.
I would probably donate them.
I don't know if I donate them. I think they're what? I don't think interesting is a word.
You just put the camo editions. You wanted to put those and burn it. The camo editions are way cooler than this.
No, absolutely
Yes.
not.
What do you like about these?
I mean, I just like a white edition. I think it's like classy. But I guess I would put it at the top of donate because I don't think the word to describe them is interesting.
So this is the German edition. It's completely black, and then there's a white mockingjay symbol on the front, similar to the first book, but it looks kind of spray painted. It's got kind of a propaganda feel.
I like it. I think it's interesting.
I do too. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with it, but I think
But
it's
the
cool.
spray paint aspect is really cool.
Yes, I agree.
Love this one.
You like this one? So this is the classic German edition with the leaves and her face in the front. She's got green eyes.
Yeah. Where are her gray eyes?
But there's also blood on some of the leaves, which I think is really cool. It reminds me again of that scene at the feast.
See, this one's done better than the other one that reminded you of the feast.
True.
I think this is A tier because it's just so pretty.
I think it's super pretty too. I have 2 copies of this set for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
At the beginning of A?
Yeah.
Okay, then we've got a similar set. So this is like a German deluxe set, and I think they're just all black, and then they have the leaves on them still. But it's kind of cool because they say Panem on the side when they're in the box.
I would burn them.
What? Holly, it's literally the same except without her face.
I think well, what do the leaves have to do with anything? The face makes
What do
sense.
you mean? Like there are leaves in the arena.
Yeah, but there's also grass in the arena. I
Oh my
think we're
gosh.
gonna burn
This
these
is like
because
when
they have,
everybody's gonna roast me on Tribute Talk this week because I don't like the roses in the poster. And I'm gonna be like, why are there
oh
roses in the poster?
my God.
What's wrong with the leaves?
What are leaves significant for in the
Why do we
story?
need roses?
Because snow and roses.
We don't have to put every single symbol on the cover or on the
Oh my
poster.
God. Burn it
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh.
You need to
No,
burn
no, I
this.
can't burn it. I cannot.
Burn it.
I can't. I can't even donate it.
Burn
There's
it.
no way.
Burn it.
No.
Why
I
are
could
you attached to
maybe.
the leaves?
It's cool, the different colors.
No.
Like green, red, and gold. And
What
it's
does that
a
have to do
cannon on
with
this side.
anything?
I like when you put them together and like and it reads something on the side. That's
No.
cool.
Put them and burn it.
Oh my gosh. No,
These,
I hate this.
everyone
It's
is gonna
going at the
support me.
beginning of Burn It.
Okay, beginning
No.
of burn it, everyone will agree with me.
No, they will not.
Yes, they will. Leaves
We're
have
gonna have
no
to do like a
significance.
bracket with these or something.
That's fun.
Okay.
Okay. My S tier number one baby is here.
It is the original Japanese cover, which has a manga style to the front.
This
I love
is
it.
number one S tier. This is the cover of my life.
It's got Katniss and Peeta. And I have this edition. Holly has this edition too. And it has little like drawings of the characters inside,
It's
which
so
is cute.
cool.
And the back is really cool too. It has more of the tributes, not just Katniss and Peeta. We're both in agreement.
Yay!
Would
I was like
you
so happy when you sent me the link to it because I'm like, this is the most beautiful copy of all time.
would you put that second
I
or
would put it first. I
third?
love
You
it.
put
I
it
think
first?
I showcase it. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it first too.
It's so cool.
I love it. That's an edition that I had wanted since 2011. Put it in the Smithsonian for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
So this is the current Japanese edition. It's mostly just plain black, and then it's got half of the Mockingjay symbol in the front. And I think that's because there's two editions. So if you put the two books next to each other, like part one and part two of the first book, then it shows the whole Mockingjay symbol.
That's a money grab, if you ask me.
I can't believe they didn't continue with like the anime theme
Yes.
for all of the books. That makes me distraught. But I mean, I get it because that was before the books were super popular and they just picked whatever cover they wanted to do. But now the original cover and that Mockingjay symbol is so recognizable that I feel like a lot of countries moved into doing something similar to the US version. It just
Mhm.
is sad in my opinion because I love the diversity of the different covers.
Yeah. I think I would burn this because it's half of a
Yeah,
Mockingjay.
I'm gonna burn it too. Okay, these are the Romanian covers. And these came out pretty recently. I want to say in the last couple of years. They each have a different bird on them, but it's like drawn and then arrows. They're just like very stylized, bold colors. So the first one's like bright red, then we've got a gray, and then a white and red.
These are beautiful.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with these. Sadly, I don't have them, but I need them.
Yeah, these are really cool. I would say A tier. We got to be careful with what we hand our S tier to.
What we put in the S tier.
Yeah.
Honestly, but I feel like these are better than what we currently have in the S tier at the end, the Thai editions. I like these more.
Mm. I mean, they're really cool. Yeah.
S tier? You gonna
Yeah,
let me
you
put
can.
them in S tier?
Yeah, you can put them in S tier.
Okay, I will take that. I will take what I can get.
The only thing is that one, the red one, looks scary. I'm
Well,
scared of
yeah,
that
it
bird.
should. Aren't you scared to go in the Hunger Games? It makes perfect sense. Makes more sense than the leaves, all right?
No, yeah,
I love these next ones.
I don't.
What?
I have the first one, and it's just, I think there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, but I feel like it's so aesthetic. It like matches each of the books, I feel like really well. I can't remember. These These were for the 10th anniversary, I believe. So the first one, it's like the background is like wood, I think. And then there's a symbol on the front that says District 12, and it has train tracks and like mining symbolism.
See, I really only like the Mockingjay with the District 13 sign on it.
I really like that one because it feels like it looks like a sign that's like restricted District 13. And it looks like maybe that could be like on the ground or something, and then it's got twigs like over the top of it, which I really like. I like the first one and the third one. The second one, I'm kind of like, I don't know. It says capital, has rose petals.
Yeah, you're against roses, I guess.
I don't like the roses, I guess. I
Oh my
like this
gosh.
set. I think it's really pretty.
I would put Mockingjay in S tier, and then I would put the other ones in interesting.
Okay, I can live with that. We'll put at least one in S
Yay!
tier. Okay, this is the edition I've talked about before. It's Italian, and it's actually all 3 books in one book,
Whoa.
which is pretty cool on its own, I feel like. I mean, the design of the front, it's pretty basic. It's like gray, and then it has some like splattering of red on it. And then the lettering Hunger Games is gold, and we've got the gold Mockingjay pen. But I think the Mockingjay pen looks really good. Like it's a nice gold.
I like how you're giving it credit. I'm like, donate it.
I try so hard.
I'm like, there's nothing here that I care
No, it's
for.
great. Like the red almost looks kind of like a spray painted
Flame.
red in the side. I like it.
I would donate it.
There's also, it's kind of hard to see, but there's parachutes on it.
I would donate it still.
You donate it?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
No, it's interesting for sure. I mean, I
If
guess
it's not interesting.
I guess, just looking at the cover, maybe it's donate it. It's hard because I know that it's like all 3 books, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I think that's what makes it cool.
Fine.
There we go.
We
That's
will
good.
donate it.
Yay.
Okay,
Going to
now
Goodwill.
these 3 are wild.
These
These
are the ugliest things.
Swedish editions, which I always love that the title is Hungerspielen, like Hunger Games, like playing hunger. Hungerspielen. I love it.
It's so funny. They're all just the same. Like it's this girl looking right at us, and the same photo,
It
but
is
they're
the
different
exact same
colored
photo.
and photoshopped to different scenarios. So like the first one, there's grass and leaves around her. The second one, there's flames, and the third one, it looks like she's in a hovercraft / in a
Almost
suit.
looks like ice, or I don't even know.
So these I would definitely burn them, because where is
I'd burn
the
them
like if I saw this, I would definitely pass on it.
for sure. I'm not reading that. It looks like a horror novel, which I mean, I guess maybe fits the aesthetic, the vibe a little bit, but
But it's just the same woman, and why does she have that look? Her eyebrows are like arched.
she's like staring
She's
into
like,
my soul.
no, thank you. Burn it.
I'm good. I think this is Swedish too, so they changed their minds, and I think put all 3 books into one as well. But it's just basic. I kind of don't like how the Hungerspielen is like really huge lettering.
It's just I think I would burn it.
I'd burn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are also they kept trying.
They really
Swedish
wanted
editions.
one to stick. They're like, we understand that we use the same photo over and over again, so here's us trying.
These are all like just different colored fire on the cover.
They look so bad.
I mean, I feel like these are the best of the ones that we've seen for the Swedish covers, but I don't know. I'd probably put it in donate. I don't know if I'd burn it.
I would burn it. These don't, like, why is it pink fluorescent flames?
The books are burning, and we're gonna burn them.
All the Swedish ones.
Rip. Okay, we've got another set of Chinese, which these are the original Chinese covers, I believe. Which we've got the different symbols from the US editions, on the cover is the same as the US, but we've got a forest in the background of the first one, and we've got two people running. Assume Katniss and Peeta. I like it.
I like it. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been nice if they used a different Mockingjay symbol. Like if it fit the cover a little bit more. It doesn't just look like they threw it on there.
They literally did throw that on from the
Yeah, they
US
did.
version.
But I like it. The Catching Fire one, I like even more. I like it's like the arena in the background. So we've got like the water and the tree line, and the sky is red, which is like similar to the description in the book.
That's definitely A tier. I think the first one's interesting. Second one's A tier, and then the third one I think is donate.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Oh, there's also the leaves on the Catching Fire one with some blood, kind of like the German edition. I want that one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we've got the original UK cover for the first book.
These
It
are
was like
classic.
interchangeable. I don't know if they were like front and back, I think maybe, for Katniss and Peeta, which I really liked these drawings of Katniss and Peeta.
I love these ones. These are classic.
But you know, these ones also have the weird like person in the words.
I never
which you
noticed
didn't
that.
like. Oh, well, sorry.
Wow, you ruined it for me. I was
My
prepared to
bad.
say S tier. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I feel like the drawing of like Katniss and Peeta on the cover, I love it.
I think they're S tier.
S tier? You sure you don't
Yeah.
want to bump them down to A because of the
I
weird
think they go at the
lettering?
end of S tier. They're just so
End of S tier?
iconic.
I need these editions. Then we've got the updated, most recent UK classic version, which basically just takes away Katniss and Peeta, like the characters on the
It
front.
takes away the cool part.
Yeah, it does.
Donate it. We're like, bye.
Are we donating or are we
Yeah.
burning?
I'll donate.
All right. No, it's not interesting. This one's interesting though. I believe this is the edition from Denmark,
Ooh.
which it's like a dark, creepy, it's like a blue-black hue forest, and we've got Katniss running through the forest.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I think so too. It's giving paranormal romance werewolf a little bit.
It's giving Twilight.
Not even Twilight. I feel like it's like creepy, like horror werewolf to me. I don't know. That's what I'm
That's
getting.
what makes it
looking at
interesting. There's a werewolf
I mean, it is cool.
imitation.
I would love to have this edition. You like don't really see that people like bring up this one ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's giving me horror vibes. And what is this?
This one is Burn It, is what it is.
I don't even know. I can't remember what edition this is, but it's got like some like weird light on the front, yellow light, and I don't know, a symbol that they tried to come up with. Like obviously JF is the symbol or like the acronym for the Hunger Games in this language. But it's just interesting. They made like a little symbol, and then we've got some person on the front, like just her face. Katniss,
it looks so
I guess.
weird.
I don't know.
That is not my Katniss.
It looks like Glimmer to me, maybe.
Yeah. This is Burn It. This is really bad.
Like, definitely Burn It.
This next one looks like a fan edit.
This is the Russian cover. This was like a redo. So they had that first one that was like Katniss and Peeta like shirtless in the cave. I don't know.
It's better than that.
It is an improvement for sure. I don't know if it looks like the characters. Is that Peeta? Is it Peeta and Katniss, I guess?
I thought that was Gale when I first saw it.
It could be Gale. I don't know. I do have the Mockingjay cover of this set, which that one is actually kind of cool. I should have included it because it has the mutation, like the lizard mutts on the front,
what?
which is kind of cool. Maybe I can pull it out.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, I do like this one. So I think that's PETA and Gale. And then Katniss is in the middle. She's shooting. And I mean, assume, I think they're in the Capitol. And then there's the lizard mutts in
See,
the
that's
corner.
really cool.
And fire, the
But this
explosions.
one is so ugly. The first one is so ugly.
I kind of like it, to be honest. But only
Really?
maybe just because it ties in with this one that I have.
Let's donate it. I was gonna burn it, but
I definitely would not donate it. I think it's at least interesting, but if Holly's gonna donate it, then I guess we'll
oh my
donate
god.
it.
Get rid of her.
It's so much cooler than the other things we have in donate.
Mm,
Look at
it just
this.
looks cheesy.
I mean, there's way more cheesy ones, but I guess those are in the burn it category. Now, this one, this is Mockingjay. I have no idea. I guess they were going for
Depressed teen
sad
girl.
girl.
This looks like a John Green book.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Like it looks like something from like 2010 that's about a moody,
Yeah,
depressed
like a movie
little
cover
girl.
or like a self-help book. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, get rid of
What
it.
is this?
Burn it. Burn,
We're
burn,
burning
burn.
it. This is the original Thai edition. So we have the updated covers that are those like pastels in like the collector's box. These are the original Thai editions. They have kind of a futuristic sci-fi feel to them, I think. The first one is green, then this one that we have here is red, catching fire, and the third one is blue. But they all have kind of a similar look.
I think it's donate.
Donate. I think it's always interesting, but I think everything is interesting apparently.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's cool because it makes me feel like they're leaning into the science fiction kind of element of it,
Okay, I
like
can see
the
that.
angles, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like techie,
Hmm.
but it's just my opinion.
Interesting. We can put it in interesting.
Okay, then we have the Waterstones collector's edition of Ballad, which it's like the yellow cover. You have this one, right?
Hmm.
I do not, but I think this one is super cool because on the inside of the actual like hardback, on the front it has a snake.
It's so cool. I think it's S tier.
I think it's Esther too. I think
And
it's
it's so beautiful
super
in
cool.
person.
I need it.
Get it, girl. Get
I
it.
don't. I need to find where I can get this. This is
Mm.
important. Placement in the S tier.
Above the scary birds.
Okay, after the luxury editions. Last but not least, or is it least? I don't know. The I think they are called the Rebel editions or the Propaganda edition. The neon editions that look like propaganda from Scholastic. I think Scholastic and in the US and Australia both had these editions.
I have these ones and they're super cool, but everyone has the bone to pick with the quote from the Mockingjay cover.
Oh, which is what?
There is no District 12.
Oh,
Like that's a Catching Fire quote.
I never even noticed that.
That's my
Oh
one
my
issue that I have
gosh.
with it. I'm like, Scholastic, this is
That's
your
kind of
book.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I already is kind of iffy on these ones. I don't know if I like how bold the colors are.
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem a little too frivolous.
I think it's interesting because they did it wrong.
Well, see, now I kind of think they should go in my donate.
You can put them in donate.
Okay. It feels terrible, but maybe they'll go with the second place.
Do you have them?
The donate pile. I do have them, but I have never, I have them, I kept them in the packaging.
Mm,
So I've never really looked at them.
keep them in the packaging.
Well, that is our list. I'm happy with our S tier.
I'm really happy with the S tier.
These are the ones that belong here.
The Japanese one is so cool.
It's just so cool. I love it.
See, that one you have to show the cover of when you display it.
Beautiful.
So cool.
Absolutely amazing.
Our winner.
Here, I'll show the back as well. We've got a Mockingjay. We've got Rue, Thresh, in the background holding up a rock.
Surprise.
I love this edition. It's beautiful, collector worthy for sure.
Our Victor.
Our Victor. The 74th annual Hunger Games.
So, what is your favorite book cover? Let us know. Share your thoughts with us.
Also, if
curious.
you know of any ones that I didn't include here, because I'm sure there are ones that I missed. And obviously I didn't include things that just were the same and had the title in like a different language, or that were like very close to the same. But I would love to see if I missed any, because these are the ones that I know of.
Share with us your thoughts, and if you have any of these that you've collected, share that with us. It's very interesting to hear. I love that you collect the covers, Emily. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm trying. I've got a whole row at this point, but I need more shelves so that I can
Yay!
actually display them, you know.
So everyone send Emily a copy from
Send
your
me
country.
the editions from your country.
And yeah, join us for Tribute Talk on Thursday at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Hopefully some good ballad news, and
Hope we'll be talking about a trailer. Oh my
please
gosh.
manifest it,
I need it.
everyone.
I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm also ready, you know.
Yeah, it's got to happen. Like, you know what I was thinking? We have ballad out there. It's like in post-production. So there's a copy. Like, people have seen
Oh my
ballad.
gosh. The fact that there's like a rough cut out there that people have seen, you know, November's not really that far away.
No.
Which is wild.
It's the year of
Scary,
ballad.
but exciting.
Yes. So join us to talk about that, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.